Been a minute, but this is today's written edition of Bachelor Surprise. I'm gonna make some crunchy tacos. I have some lettuce that I got chopped up, about to chop up a tomato, and I got my pan warming up so that I could make the shells for the crunchy tacos. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in the pan. About that much. Don't need it too hot. We're going to take a corn, these are white corn tortillas, and put it in the pan. Turn it up just a little bit. And you'll see the tortilla cook a little bit. And when it gets hard, that's when I'll go ahead and mold it into a taco. Again, these are corn tortillas. These are white corn tortillas. So you see it starting to get all actually soft. We want it to get a little bit hard. You want to work it a little bit so it doesn't burn. And your oil doesn't burn, which is important. I normally use olive oil, but I have corn oil or vegetable oil for this. Olive oil has a low burn, so it burns rather quickly. So I'm using this kind of oil. And the taco shell is firming up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and form it now. You see how it was a little restrictive, now it's forming. Go ahead and put another one in there. And I have my plate ready. You just want to work these shells, so these tortillas, so they don't get too crazy. So that's forming. This one's cooking. Don't want it on one side too long. I formed that too quickly, I guess. Want to work it a bit. See the color of the taco shell starting to get brown, starting to get rigid. Getting a little firm. You don't want it to close up on you. Okay, that one's good. Go ahead and start forming this one. Take another one and put in there. Gonna work it. So this one's gonna come out better than the first one. I know how to do it now. See how there's more space in that one? And the first one is a little sealed up. But we'll work with it. Go ahead and flip that. The second one looks good. Now I got a pattern. They get nice and toasty. This one's pretty firm. Go ahead and put it on the other side. I have a method now. There's my computer in the background. Something goes. That one's turning nice and golden. Go ahead and flip it, or curl it rather. Starting to battle with me. Form it. Okay. You want it to all be kind of brown, golden brown, so it's toasty. That one. Take one more. So we can have cuatro tacos de dorada. Tacos dorada. Put that one in there. So that one's nice and golden. I'm going to try molding it while it's still moldable. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit better. Get that cooked. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip that. That one's looking nicely. Looking nice. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull this out and get my meat ready. Okay, so my meat was done to where I made tacos before. So, got my bigger pan out. But when I made it, I forgot to buy chipotle peppers to put in the meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and so the meat is already cooked. The meat is fully cooked. Let me show you. The meat is already cooked. All we got to do is heat it up, right? It's been in the refrigerator. Smells good. And all I need to do is heat this up to add it to whatever I need to add it to. In this case, tacos. Crunchy tacos. So what I'm going to do is let my pan come up to temperature. Put a little olive oil in there. Put a little bit of... we won't put that in there. Just put the olive oil in there, and we'll go ahead and grab some chipotle peppers. So we got some chipotle peppers. So to make some pretty good tacos, all you need is taco mix, ground beef, onions, bell pepper if you want that, and a little bit of garlic. This in the pack, per, as it says, whatever poundage. Put some chipotle peppers in it, and your homemade tacos, ground beef tacos, your game will get elevated. Trust me. The chipotle peppers are the cheat. I grew up with one of my friends that their family owns a taco place in California. Actually, it's nationwide now, but they never showed me the recipe. But me doing the stuff I do, I kind of didn't figure it out. But this kind of tastes like theirs. That's a little too hot. So I'm gonna bring these chipotle peppers, this chipotle pepper sauce up to speed. Again, I'm not giving away any secrets. I'm just letting you know that when I taste something, I'm going for a taste. And I try and come home and reproduce that taste. Put some of those chipotle peppers in there. That should do it. That's a little more than what I need, but around here ain't nothing going to waste. So we want to get those chipotle peppers, get all that taste down in there. Kind of want to work it down. I turned my fire down because it was a little bit out of control, and you could smell those chipotle peppers, excuse me, get nicely. Y'all didn't hear that, but that pepper went up my nose and woo, just unsettled everything. So that's a little more than what I wanted in there. So as you can see, my chipotle sauce has been rendered down pretty good, and the smell is just incredible. Had to mute myself a couple times because that smell came right to me. Now all I'm going to do at this point is take my ground beef, about that much. I made a little more sauce than what I needed, so it's going to be a little bit spicy. Chipotle spice is not bad, but it does have a little kick to it. So use it accordingly. I'm going to go ahead and blend all this in together. Bank that pot, like Robert used to say. Bank that meat, CH. Before I got into IT, I did work at a fast food restaurant for a little bit when I came home from college. Before I finally left, and that was the last time I lived at home. Worked with a good friend, Robert. Pray for him as he lost his wife last year. Okay, so the meat's looking good. So it's chipotle'd out. It's ground beef. And you see how we incorporated the chipotle in there without having to recook the meat? Because the meat's already done. The meat's at a perfect, how I like it. Okay, kind of break everything down. Okay, so that's looking good. So here we're going to attempt to build our tacos. So I have a taco shell. I'm going to put some of that meat in there with the chipotle. Of course, it's Bachelor surprise. I'm going to make a mess. It's not a mess, but so that's one of the tacos. We got some lettuce. Put some lettuce down in there. Got some tomatoes. Okay, and then we got some Tillamook cheese. I'm going to go ahead and put down in there. Whatever cheese falls out, gonna get eaten, so don't trip. So we got some farm style shredded cheese. And that's one of the tacos. Put that down in there. You know it's all gonna get eaten. Made one. So, I got some green Herdez chili, salsa rather. Gonna put some of that on. And there we have it. One crunchy taco. I'm gonna make the other ones, but I don't want to make a huge mess. So there's one crunchy taco I made. Okay. Go ahead and move this just a little bit. Alright, so y'all can hear that crunch. I'm going to go ahead and, I've already said grace. go ahead and give this a try. Okay. Mm-hmm. You can use whatever meat you wish. Man. Whatever cheese you wish. Lettuce, tomatoes, cheese. I am at a lack of words. This is so bomb. Here, let me let y'all hear that crunch again. Hold on. Let me get over the plate a little bit. Bachelor surprise crunchy tacos. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Bachelor surprise crunchy tacos, baby. Man. Oh. I know y'all want some commentary, but that chipotle and the ground beef. When I made the ground beef in my other video, you know I put a little bit of Dano's regular. I put some Dano's Primo and the taco seasoning. And that all comes together. Don't overdo it. The taco seasoning's great. You want to have that influence. The Dano's is good because it's Dano's. The Primo sets it off, gives it that little extra bit of kick. And everything comes together. It's like a, not too spicy because the chipotle, you know what chipotle is, it's chipotle. So that tastes with a little bit of peppery taste. Then the cheese comes in, the lettuce, tomatoes, and the green salsa sets it all in motion. And you could add sour cream if you want. I have sour cream in there, but I'm not going to add it. This is absolutely fantabulous. I think I've outdone myself on this. The one and only, the original Bachelor surprise. Let me, so these are pretty hard. Oh, okay. I get it now. I'm going to make another one for y'all. When they harden up like it's no joke. Ooh, a little spicy. A little spice kick there. Might. Shove some lettuce in there. Might. and some tomatoes. Trying to keep this from breaking. Woo! Open up my sinuses. The other brand, Chipotle, is not that spicy. But this store brand was about $1 cheaper, believe it or not. I'm just pour some cheese on the side. You know I like my Tillamook cheese. Put those blades down in there. Put those blades down in there. And a little bit of green salsa. Yeah, the green salsa brings it together as well. So I made another one. This one is not as big as that one. Another crunchy taco. All right. Here we go again. Let's see. Kept seeing videos of crunchy tacos in LA and spots I used to go to. Pepe's. What else? There's another spot right by the airport. Tito's Tacos, I believe. So I was craving it. This is my home version of that. No comparison. Just when you're away from home, you can recreate things that remind you of home, and this reminds me of home. I'm going again. Man. If I ever do get married, I could have a second opinion. But until then, y'all got to take my word on this one. Bomb times 1,000. Man. They're so good. I'm sorry to keep saying man, but they're so good. This is the longest video I've done eating something. That should tell you something. These are bomb times 10. And of course with tacos, you get enough stuff on your plate to make another taco. Okay. As always, be good, love hard, give, smile. God loves you. And what kind of jingle do I have today? Since it's getting close to Cinco de Mayo, and I know we have our way of celebrating Cinco de Mayo if you choose. But growing up in California, you go down to Alvera Street, have a wonderful time. You see the ladies in the window making the fresh tortillas and everything. And it's really nice, good experience. So on that note, the jingle I have for you is a little something I love. It's normally at one of my friends' like sister's birthday party or whatever, if I was there or whatever. Here we go. Oh yeah, mi amor, no me digas que no, y vamos aguantando los demás. Oye, mi amor, no me digas que no, y vamos aguantando los cuerpos. That's what we have today. Love you all. Bye.